Hello people, I'm back with one more session and today we will discuss grammar. All right. तो आई होप कि एवरीबडी इज प्रेजेंट और अब आप थोड़ा सा अपनी क्यूरियोसिटी को डेवलप कीजिए. रिमेंबर सेशन ज्वाइन करने का जो इंटेंशन है आपका है वो है लर्निंग. तो ये थोड़े से लिक्रेटिव होने चाहिए, बेनिफिशियल होने चाहिए, प्रोडक्टिव होने चाहिए, एडवांटेजियस होने चाहिए, राइट ना. तो क्या करना है आपको कि आपको थोड़ी सी क्यूरियोसिटी क्रिएट करनी है और पार्टिसिपेट करना है. व्हाट इफ यू डू नॉट पार्टिसिपेट इन क्लास, it will not be useful. Did you get? So what to do? Try to get, try to ask, try to know, and that is your job. Today I am going to categorize the topics that we should study at the first phase, at the second phase, and at the final phase. So divide your learning in 3 phases. Phase number 1, that will be beginning. All right, and that is also called basic. That is called phase number 1. Now phase number 2 that you are going to do is called intermediate. And now phase number 3, and that is advanced. Fine people. Now, how many of you know that the topics those come under phase number 1? Do you know? Any idea? All right, people. So, people, phase number 1, that is called foundation, that is called basics. So, what are the topics that we study at the foundation phase? First of all, the topic that we study at the foundation phase, that is called be verb, and different uses of be verb. What is be verb? Be verb means what? Is, am, are, was, were, be, been, being. If you want to know the definition of be verb, if you want to know the definition of be verb, in that case remember, a verb that describes what subject is. So the definition of be verb is what? A verb that describes what subject is, called be verb. Do you want to know in Hindi? How many of you want to know? Drop a message quickly, little fast. Do you want me to explain these things in Hindi? How many of you? I'm counting, remember. Nobody? It's when everybody is fine? All right, okay. So people, see, be verb means what? That describes subject, that describes noun, that is called be verb. Is, am, are is present be verb, was, were is past be verb, been, being, this is past participle, that is called verb third form, this is called verb second form, this is called verb first form, and being called past present participle, and it's been what? Present continuous. So the topic that comes under phase number 1 called foundation, first of all we study about be verb. All right. Now second topic that is called adjective and noun. Why we discuss about adjective and noun? Because there are many verbs where we use only adjective, there are many verbs where we use only noun. That is why the second comes adjective and noun. All right. What is adjective? A piece of information for noun. A piece of information for noun is adjective, and you know well, you have been learning, reading, speaking. Name of anything is called noun. All right, name of anything is called noun. A word that adds extra information to noun is called adjective. And this is the second topic. When we talk about foundation, we talk about basics. Do you want example? If yes, let us move. See, I said girl. This is simple. This is simply a word. This is simple word. What if I say beautiful girl? In that case, there is one noun and one adjective. Which one is adjective? Previous one. This one. Beautiful girl. What if you remove? Girl is remain girl. But what if you add? It adds extra information. Many of times, this word goes after verb. Many of times, this word goes after verb. And in that case, verb is always be verb. So after be verb, noun and adjective both can be used. Example. See, that girl is beautiful, right? Look here, that girl is beautiful. So here this comes after verb, right? That is beautiful girl. This is one of the point, right? Now again, here beautiful word is alone. Here it is with noun. What if you remove? It's okay. One more example. A beautiful girl is there. Did you notice? The word beautiful can be used anywhere in the sentence. And what is beautiful? The word beautiful is an adjective, right? So, adjective is what? Extra information for noun. Now, the point why we are discussing about beautiful? Because beautiful is a word that is adjective, and adjective can be used after be verb. All right? Third phase of the foundation is to discuss about other auxiliary verbs. All right, so after be verb, what are the other auxiliary verbs that we discuss in foundation? That is usage of have, has, had. Remember, this have, has, had is an auxiliary verb, but it is used as a helping verb too. Here in the foundation part, we do not discuss about helping verb. We are discussing about auxiliary verb. So remember, after have, has, had, only noun is used. Adjective is never used. Did you get the point? In case of is, am, are, you can use both noun, adjective. After be verb, noun and adjective can be used. But after auxiliary verb, that is has, have, had, adjective cannot be used. An example. कोई है आप लोगों में से जो दीवाना है तो बताओ, फिर शेयर किए जाएं माइक में डाल के। नहीं? ऑल राइट, चलो। आज मीनाक्षी नहीं है क्या? कोई कमेंट ही नहीं आ रहा, चाय पे मजा भी नहीं आ रहा, मेरे को एक्साइटमेंट नहीं आ रहा है। चलो ठीक है। शशि, ऑल राइट। सो व्हाट वाज द पॉइंट? द पॉइंट वाज after auxiliary verb, that is has, have, had, we never use adjective. Example, the boy has beautiful. Is it correct sentence? The boy has beautiful. Is it correct sentence? Answer will be no. Why? We say the boy has beauty, smartness, cleverness, right? But we never say beautiful. Why? Because when we say beauty, it is noun. Beautiful is adjective, but when we say beauty, that is called, though I should use girl, the girl has beauty, right? Did you get the point? That after has, have, had, we never use adjective, we always use noun. Now, so fourth topic, now you can give the points one by one. After this, after be verb, after adjective noun, after have, has, had, next topic that we discuss in foundation part, that is want, need. All right, remember this is a verb also. Want, need is a verb and it is an auxiliary verb. In case of verb, we need other helping verbs. And then want means चाहता हूँ, want means चाहना, and one want is चाहिए. Need ज़रूरत, need ज़रूरत है. So after want and need, no adjective. After need and want, there should be always noun. And remember, if you use noun, then adjective can be used. Same thing happens with have, has, had. If you are using have, has, had, if you are using want, need, in that case, noun can be used. Once you are using noun, before noun, adjective can be used. I hope you got what I wanted to say. Now, next point. Next, after that, want, need, next topic that is very important to discuss, that is called role of preposition. All right, after that, this is the part of foundation. We discuss preposition. What is preposition? A word that states position of noun from time point of view, date point of view, location point of view. Time, date same. Time, date, location, situation. So what it states? It preposition states the situation of noun in the sentence, and that is called preposition. Look, in, you know that in is used for both time and place. You know that at is used for both time and place. On, you know that it is used for both time and place. Etc. These are the part that we use for what? These are the preposition that is used to talk about the situation, condition, time, place of noun in the sentence. If you want example, I am giving. Now, what if I say we are in class? All right. What if I say we are in class? So class is what? Location. So here the usage of in is to talk about location. They will be here at 11. All right. They will be here at 11. What does it mean? Here 11 is what? It is time, right? So now in, for, place, at, for time, but they can be used for both time and place. I hope everybody is fine what I said. So people, we are discussing about topics that come under foundation. Then after preposition, it is article. All right, fine. So what is article? Remember, article is used to specify the noun. All right, article is used to specify the noun. It means what? Wherever there is noun, there will be article, but not in each case, not in every case. All right, so there are certain rules for articles. And remember, general users, those who are beginner, those who have started, those who just started learning, for those people, learning article is complicated. But remember people, in speaking, article does not play very crucial role. It plays good role. It plays important role, but it does not change meaning. It does not change sense. And that is why beginners should not be worried about article part. So those who are started learning, they find that they have problem in using article, please ignore. All right, once you are out of foundation, after that you can go with article part. All right, so article is what? To specify noun. There are three articles. One is a, second is an, and third is the. So it is used everywhere, but here countable, and it should be single, right? Now remember, everywhere, the means everywhere, singular, plural, countable noun, uncountable noun. But in case of a and, no, it should be singular and it should be countable. All right, and that is why there is rule. So remember, a and is the part of what? It is a part of article. And now article is the part of foundation. After that, after these things, we learn few more sentences, and that is called continuous tense. You know, it's very common, those who are using, or those who started learning, one tense that is very common and they know well is present continuous tense. It's very common. Nobody teaches present continuous tense, but everybody knows it, right? Now, So this is also the part of foundation because it does not need any pain to learn. And what is continuous tense? Is, are, am plus verb ing. All right, did you get? So this is the part of foundation. After doing all these things, what you have to do now, you are okay, you can start thinking in English, you can start speaking in English after learning foundation. Now second comes intermediate. Now, so why do we go with the foundation part? Any reason? Because initially we need base, and these topics provide base. Remember, in learning, hurry spoils curry. What does it mean? In learning, hurry spoils curry. What does it mean? Jaldi kaam shaitan ka, and many of you are shaitan, you know well. So, thoda dhyan se. कौन के? थैंक यू सूरज, बड़े दिनों बाद सूरज दिखा। लॉकडाउन में तो तू दिख नहीं रहा था, पता नहीं किथे था, 3 महीने 4 महीने तो तुझे देखे नहीं। अच्छा, मीशो किससे लड़ रही है? अच्छा अच्छा, लड़ने का ना ही, सीखने के टाइम पे सीखने पे ध्यान देने का है, वरना देख ले अभी दोबारा लॉकडाउन हो सकता है, इधर सब कुछ फिर से बंद। इसलिए अभी इंसानियत को जिंदा रखो। अभी नहीं झेला है 3 महीने, सलाम दुआ भी नहीं हुआ किसी से, ठीक है ना? नो फाइट, चलो पढ़ाई करते हैं। रिमेंबर पीपल, तुम्हारे कुकर्मों की सजा हम लोगों जैसे अच्छे इंसानों को भुगतनी पड़ी है। पाप तुम लोगों ने फैलाया, इधर भुगते हम लोग। इसलिए अभी से इंसान बनो, पढ़ाई पे ध्यान दो एंड गुड मेक गुड सोसाइटी, ठीक है? चलो, कमिंग। ऑल राइट पीपल, सो नाउ द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज पीपल, and that is called intermediate. All right, in intermediate grammar, what we learn, first topic is tense. All right, it is also called tenses. You know that there are 12 tenses, but remember people, you should not be very attentive toward all the tenses when you are intermediate. There are few tenses, those are important and you should focus on. Fine? Okay, I hope everybody is getting, because what I decided to talk in English, and I decided to explain everything in English. Any of you find that no, you need some Hindi sentences, you find that you need some Hindi explanation, please let me know, drop a message. Fine? Chalo. So people, I was saying about tenses. Now the question is, what is tense? Remember, description of action. Whatever we do, whatever we act, that is called tense. All right, so whenever we describe activity, movement, that become tense, and that is why to describe different type of movements we need different types of time, and this is the reason that it has become present tense, past tense and future tense. Suppose learn, L-A-R-N, learn. What if I want now? It comes under present. What if I want to talk about past? It will be I learnt. What if it is the intention of future? What it will be? Will learn right now. So see, it has different time, and that is why whenever we talk about tenses, it is related to time, and this is the reason there are 12 tenses. So this is called intermediate part. Now the next is modal verbs. So what are the modal verbs? Remember, modal verbs means what? A verb that helps to describe emotion. What is modal verb? Modal verb means what? A verb that helps to describe emotion. All right? Now, what if I say Suraj should not fight? This is what? Suraj, क्या है ये? This is my emotion, right? Because I find Suraj is a good boy and that is why I am suggesting. Is it fact? It is not related to the real action. It is related to emotion. My intention, my soul says that Suraj is a good boy and that is why he should not indulge in any type of fight, and that's why I said Suraj should not fight. So the point I wanted to convey was, whenever we talk about auxiliary, I mean modal verbs means what? That describes emotion. Tense means what? That describes fact. Now, you know well that can, could, should and etc. These are the part of what? These are the part of modal verbs. Now, next come in intermediate part, and that is called active voice and passive voice. Fine. So, active voice and passive voice. How many of you know about it? What is active and what is passive? Remember, active means when action is mentioned with doer. When action is mentioned with doer, that is called active voice. Doer means what? काम करने वाला, right? So when verb is mentioned with doer, it's become active voice. Example, Suraj teases my good student. Look here, Suraj teases my good student. आपको तो पता ही है बदतमीज है वो. So here notice, tease is an verb, tease in as a verb, and here this is subject. So Suraj teases, verb and subject. So what is the point? Action is mentioned with doer, subject, and this is active voice. Fine. Passive voice. Passive voice means what? Action is not mentioned with doer. Action is not mentioned with doer, and that is called passive voice. क्या फर्क है दोनों में? When doer is mentioned, that is active voice. When doer is not mentioned, passive voice. Fine. चलो. Example, my good student is teased. अब इसमें जो बंदा टीज कर रहा है, क्या वो मेंशन है? Is there subject in the sentence? Those who are doing the job of teasing, is he in the sentence? No, right? And that is why this is your passive voice. All right, I hope you got. Many of times we use by. By Suraj. But remember, it is not that much popular. When we find that object of the verb and subject of the sentence both are equally important, then we use by plus subject. Otherwise, we ignore it. So, after tense, we are discussing the topics that's come under intermediate level, phase 2. And now, conjunction. Remember, there are different types of conjunction. The common one that you use frequently, that is called because, so and but. Very common one, everybody uses it. Now, but there are a lot of advanced conjunctions that make the sentence very strong, very short and very informative, and that actually English is. All right. So conjunction means what? A word or phrase that connects sentence. A word or phrase that connects sentence is called conjunction. Now the question is what? What is phrase? A group of words that has sense. A group of words that has sense is called phrase. Example, after long time. Now, can you find subject in this group of word? Can you find any verb in this group of word? Can you find? नहीं ना? क्यों? Because it does not have any subject, any verb. Yet it has meaning. फिर भी हम इसको तो समझ सकते हैं ना? We can identify. So after long time ये आपका phrase है. तो जब कभी भी group of word जिसके अपने sense हो, अपनी meaning हो और subject verb ना हो तो वो phrase है. So role of conjunction is to connect word, connect two sentences, two words, two phrases, and it can be a word, it can be a phrase too. After that it comes pronouns. You know, generally people consider pronoun is I, we, you, they. आप में से कितने लोगों को पता है pronoun is more than that? Fast थोड़ा, don't be slow. No idea? ठीक है. See, remember ये pronoun है. क्यों pronoun है? Pronoun means what? A word that replaces noun. यही था ना? A word that replaces noun is pronoun. यही है. Look, some are here and some are there. Some are here and some are there. इस केस में ये आपका सब्जेक्ट है, ये आपका वर्ब है. Look here some means what? I talk about people, right? I can talk about object. I can talk about anything, but I haven't mentioned noun. What if I want to say now? The point is that there are many pronouns, those are little confusing, little complicated, and the study of pronoun comes in intermediate. All right, now adjective. You know, there are a lot of adjectives, those are confusing, and that comes intermediate. Example: now the question is that should we use grade plus amount or grade plus number? What should be used? Right? Few plus what now? Few number or few amount? Did you get? So study of adjective, that is called intermediate adjectives. Explanation of adjectives comes under intermediate grammar, and that comes phase 2. So these are the topics that we study in intermediate. What if you completed your intermediate? What if you completed your intermediate? It means what? Now you can speak fluently. After basic, you will be able to understand, participate in speaking. After intermediate, you will be able to speak fluently. But the point is what? Is different thing and correction is different. देखिए, जो कुछ भी आप बोलते हैं बहुत आराम से स्मूथली बोलते हैं तो वो फ्लुएंसी है. बिना रुके बोलते हैं वो फ्लुएंसी है. पर ये ज़रूरी नहीं है कि बहुत स्मूथली बोला जाए और वो ग्रामेटिकली करेक्ट हो. डिड यू गेट? आराम से बहुत ज़्यादा बिना रुके बोलना इज स्पीकिंग, बट ये करेक्ट हो ये ज़रूरी नहीं है. एंड फॉर दैट वी गो फॉर एडवांस ग्रामर. So what is the uses of advanced grammar? With the help of advanced grammar, we learn the best writing, and that is need of time. We learn accurate speaking, and that is need for upper level, for business. We, after that, we can read everything: newspaper, article, literature, theory, thesis. After intermediate, we can read everything, but we cannot get exactly and accurately. But after advanced grammar, we can understand all types of sentence, whatever is written. Why? Because in general, in speaking, we use few words, subject, verb with few objects. But when we write sentences, one sentence can contain more than 20, 25 or 30 words. See, and if somebody using 30 words, 25 words, 50 words in a sentence, no doubt he or she uses grammar. What grammar? It is advanced grammar. So after advanced grammar, we get to know that what is the uses of it, and after that we can read newspaper, we can understand news, international news, national news, advanced news, and finally we become expert. After intermediate, you are able to stand everywhere. After advanced, now you are a trainer. You start guiding others. All right? चलो, अब 2-3 मिनट में हम लोग वाइंड अप करेंगे। बिफोर वाइंडिंग अप एक रिक्वेस्ट जो मैं हमेशा की तरह करता हूँ, क्या गेस कीजिए जल्दी यार, इतने स्लो नहीं होना चाहिए यार। हाँ, लाइक, सब्सक्राइब एंड शेयर। फाइन, आप इसमें लालच ऐड मत करना प्लीज़, ईमानदारी से कर लो। सो लाइक, सब्सक्राइब एंड शेयर, जितना कर सकते हो करो और ईमानदार बनो गुरु के प्रति। वैसे भी बेवफा तो हुई वो लोगों के प्रति, पर कम से कम गुरु की तो इज्जत कर लो नलायको। चलो ठीक है, अब आते हैं हम लोग कल के टॉपिक के लिए। कल हम लोग कुछ इंटरमीडिएट कुछ टॉपिक्स को शुरू करेंगे, कुछ इंटरमीडिएट के व्हाट यू से टेंसेस को शुरू करेंगे। डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ टेंसेस को अलग अलग चीज़ों से कर लेंगे एंड देन वी विल गो अहेड। बाय द वे, वन रिक्वेस्ट कि आप जो कुछ भी स्टडी करते हैं, पॉइंट्स पढ़ते हैं या फिर आर्टिकल पढ़ते हैं, उसको ध्यान रखिएगा। वैसे मैं कल चाहूँगा इफ़ पॉसिबल एक न्यूज़पेपर के कुछ कंटेंट और इमेज में शेयर करूँगा और आपको जो इजी वाला है उसका मैं आपको एक्सप्लेनेशन दूंगा कि इसका हिंदी मीनिंग कैसे निकलते हैं। सो द पॉसिबली टुमारो वी आर गोइंग टू डू, आई एम गोइंग टू शेयर वन आर्टिकल दैट यू हैव टू रीड एंड हम लोग क्लास में उस आर्टिकल को डिस्कस करेंगे। फाइन ना? चलिए फिर आज के लिए ही इतना ही। फाइन, सो हैव अ गुड टाइम, गॉड ब्लेस यू, सी यू।